Hey everybody, this is Kara with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the monthly intuitive and love reading for the sign of Leo for March 2020. Please do remember this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. And if it doesn't, please feel free to check your rising, moon, and Venus signs. But feel free to check those anyway, because sometimes even if you get good messages in your sun sign reading, you could also get other details in the other readings based on the other parts of your birth chart. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Comment below if this reading ends up resonating with you. And as you know, all the information regarding booking a reading with me and all that good stuff is in the description box below. Feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well, or send me an email to schedule a reading. All right, so this reading we're going to focus more on love for Leo, but if other messages pop up from Spirit, I'll definitely talk about life and work and all that good stuff as well. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo for the month of March 2020? Okay, what's the energy for Leo? What's the energy for Leo regarding this connection? Energy for Leo. So we're going to start out pulling Spirit Animal Oracle cards for your energy and the energy of the person you're connecting with. Could be someone you're with, it could be someone you're not with, it could be someone you're thinking about. Whatever energy you're connecting to or wondering about. But let's start with Leo. What's the energy for Leo for March 2020 regarding this connection? That feels good. All right, Leo. Leo, March 2020. What's Leo's energy for this month? Leo's energy. Leo. Whoa, that one shot. Turtle Spirit, 62. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. I think Leo's being a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a fire sign too, and I totally understand this. Naturally, as fire signs, even especially Leo, you know, we're action oriented. Leo's, you know, you're take charge, like you're the lion, right? You go in, balls blazing. And for the most part, that works for you, you know. But sometimes that's not the right thing to do with the situation. And so I really feel like Spirit's saying, regarding this connection, this energy, whomever you're connecting with, or this relationship, or whatever in life that you're thinking about right now, whatever the situation may be, Spirit is telling you that for this, slow and steady will win the race. So if you're in a relationship and you have any worries, or if you're in no contact, or if you recently separated from somebody, or what have you, especially for a relationship, slow and steady wins the race. Not being quick to act, being quick to say something, being quick to make a decision. You know, it's kind of like the saying that, you know, the best relationships start out as friends, you know, and they're slow and they build up, and you really get to know that person, and they're the ones that really last a long time. So if that's really what you're looking for, you know, I'm really feeling that you need to just kind of slow down as a Leo, if you really want this to work out. Also with the turtle, feeling water energy, so you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We are in Pisces season, so that could play a key role. Or you could just have water in your chart. Another card that popped out for you was 25, Elephant Spirit, learned from the past. So I think in the past, you know, you could have been a Leo, right? It's very social. I feel like you could be someone who's been in a multitude of relationships, from anywhere from having a couple to having several. But I do think whoever I'm connecting with energetically, whatever Leos out there are connecting with this message, I feel as though that you have had, you know, enough experience in relationships to have had some moments that didn't go as planned. and this is Spirit saying to learn from that. And in the past, I think you might have rushed things really quick. Fire sign is the wands, passionate, and so you might have went head first and guns ablazing, and it crashed and burned just as it started. And those type of separations are very hard. And I think this time, this is either a message from Spirit kind of leading you in this direction, or you are now taking a new approach if you're dating or if you're trying to resurrect a past relationship again or reconcile. I think this time around, you're learning from your past, the wisdom of the elephant, and slow and steady, right? And what's really interesting is both these animal spirits are very slow creatures. A turtle's very slow, and so is an elephant for the most part. They're very large, but they're very slow. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Elephants are very intelligent creatures, right? And turtles are very easygoing. So I think with this connection, Spirit is really saying, if you really care about this connection, that's what you need to be doing. 62, 6, 7, 8, 25, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got some progression going on. Let's get one more for Leo. What's the energy for Leo for the month of March regarding this connection? Here we go. This one's been popping up a lot, like in 3 readings. So you got the Nightingale. Love is all around you. 41 reduces to a 5. So don't forget that. Just because if you slow down and take your time, it's not like you're not going to ever get love or it's going to pass you by. I think that, you could be worried about that. You got the Wasp Spirit as well. Sometimes life stings, for sure. Yeah, this connection could have hurt. It could have been in your past, right? Now you're kind of slowing down. You're not, I feel like before you might have been very passionate and giving and just like the total like romantic type of love. And like I said, you love so deeply, but you also were hurt deeply. Like it stung and it was sore and it lingered, and you've really learned from your past. And this time you're going to try a different approach, a different strategy. You also got the Moth Spirit, surrender now. I think as fire signs, and Leo in particular, Leos tend to be on the more extroverted side. So I think maybe in the past you really put yourself out there. You could be, if you're in, no contact, or you're separated and you're single and you've been dating, I feel like you've been really trying to put yourself out there. You're probably, on social media, like on apps and things like that, and just really trying to like fill that void of love, because I really feel like you want it. And love is all around you. Like you probably have options to date. But I'm hearing from Spirit saying is to like surrender and not try so much, and kind of let the universe be your guide in a sense. Maybe if you're trying to connect with somebody else again, a relationship or, a situation, or wanting reconciliation, I kind of feel as though like you need to surrender, not try so hard to push it in that direction. And we as fire signs do that. And I think Leos do that a lot too, is like you try to push something into fruition, let's work on it, and you don't give up. And that's good. Like you're a fighter, like strength card, right? But I'm kind of feeling like Spirit saying like that's doing it more damage, is by pushing, take a step back, and kind of take it from a different perspective, be more observant, and really take this time to learn from the past, to slow down, to analyze the things that have happened in this situation and kind of surrender to it, and kind of let life and Spirit guide you, is kind of what I'm feeling with your energy. And that could be what the other person is hoping you do too. I kind of feel like you might have been a little bit pushy, and they're kind of wanting you to maybe back off a little bit, and that could be just for a few of you. Spirit, what's the energy for the other person in this connection with Leo for March 2020? What's the energy of the other person in this connection for Leo? Ooh, Leo. The other person's energy is the Lion Spirit. How funny. 37, 10 reduces to 1. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. So I think they are hoping that you take more of the spiritual, like, I feel like they may be more of the laid back type, and they're wanting you to be more like that, not so much domineering. But the fact that the first energy they drew was a lion and you're Leo, this just tells me that they do still care about you. They do still think about you. And I really do feel like they want a new start with you, because 37 is 10, reduces to 1, new beginnings. I feel like they are hopeful to have a new beginning. They're looking forward to the future. But they're wanting you to be more generous with spirit, is what I'm feeling. That's so funny that they got you. Next, they got the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So I think they're hopeful. And I think they're optimistic that it's going to work out. And they also got the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So I think they're too, just like you were having a hard time with this in-between. I think you guys could be in no contact. You could be not together. And I think both of you are having a hard time. You both are probably trying to move on. And it's just not working. Like, you guys could have been on dates with other people, been being more social, trying to put yourself out there, each of you, and you're just like, nothing's really catching on. And I feel like both of you, when you're out and about doing these things, I feel like both of you are still thinking about the other person. I think, especially you compare your relationship with this person to everybody you meet. So if you go on dates, you're thinking like, you're comparing them to your lover, right? And so I think both of you are having a hard time with this in between. Not really liking it. I do feel more earth energy with them, with this cow and lion spirit. Although lion is fire, Leo, but I'm feeling more earth energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Okay. And then they also got the ant spirit. Time to collaborate, work together. So I feel like they wish that you guys were, and look, it's a 1. So yeah, I do feel like they want a new beginning with you. But I feel like this time they want to collaborate. So they want better communication between both of you. But they want to work together as a team to solve problems, right? This puzzle, solving a problem. I feel like they want to see each other as equals. And I think sometimes, Leo, your energy, fire energy, can overtake other people, can be intimidating. We could be very brash and blunt. Because, hello, you're a Leo, you're the king of the jungle, but I think maybe that could have been a problem in the past, and they want you both to be more equal, more even, more partners, more team players in solving problems in your relationship. But I do feel so far that they do want to reconcile. They do want a do-over. So that's really positive. That is very positive. All right. Let's pull some of these. All right. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Leo regarding this connection for March 2020? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo regarding this love connection for March 2020? One more. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo? All right. Leo. I feel a little bit impatient on your end. Maybe this person hasn't been reaching out or contacting you, or 10 of Cups. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. That's 10 of Cups. This is your energy. I think that's what you want. I think this is what you two had. Again, water energy on your side. You could definitely have water in your chart or be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We are in Pisces season, so I think a lot of these emotions regarding relationships are popping up for everybody. Pisces is water, so that's the emotions and relationships and like that. So you're missing this 10 of Cups. I feel like you guys had a very happy, content relationship probably in the beginning, long ago, and you're wishing for that again. But then Spirit's reminding you with this turtle card, slow and steady wins the race, right? Slow and steady. Leo. What messages do you have for Leo? What messages do you have for Leo? Leo. Leo. Ooh. The Wheel. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So, you know, your oracle cards say learn from the past. Love is around you. Surrender now. I think as soon as you surrender and you give it to Spirit with the Wheel, it's destiny that it's going to work out for you. Then the universe is going to have their hand, and you're going to see some positive changes. And then I think this reconciliation between you two that I foresee, or I feel it's going to happen, is going to suddenly and swiftly move forward. Next, you got the Lovers. So that's Gemini. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. And that kind of comes right with the Nightingale. Love is all around. So I do really feel like a reconciliation is in the future for you and this person you're connecting to. Queen of Water. So this is Queen of Cups. It's being empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. And then you got 10 of Swords. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. I'm not really feeling the addiction. Well, surrender now. Maybe, Leo, have you been addicted to something? I don't know. Maybe that was the cause of the breakup, but I'm not feeling that so much. I'm really feeling with these cards that this reconciliation is near, that your relationship's going to start over again. You're going to have a new beginning if you just trust your intuition and Spirit. But it's time to be careful this go round. Okay, you have a lot of blue, a lot of water, right? 2 major arcanas. Lovers is Gemini. The Wheel is Jupiter. That's fire energy. You got Cups, but you got air, so that could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. What messages do you have, Spirit, for the other person in this connection with Leo? Messages of the other person. Okay. Yeah, Earth energy, like I said. Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new study. So I think this person maybe has a new job, or they're very focused on their business, especially with this Ant Spirit and the collaboration. They could be working really hard right now, and so maybe that's why you feel as though they're not like reaching out to you. But I feel like they're young in the development of their business or their career. They also got the 6 of Pentacles, gifts of money, time, effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. So I really feel like this person has a lot of this Earth energy. They're really being practical right now. They're really focused. Like, you're focused on rekindling this love and this romance. And I feel like they're more, not that they don't feel that way too, but I feel like they're more into their pentacles, and their career and their business and being solid in that way. Because I feel like they think that if they're solid financially, they'll be able to provide and be solid in a relationship. Let's get one more card for the other person Leo's connecting with. Perfect. So then you got the 8 of Cups. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And it came in the reverse. So I don't feel like they want to move, and this is Cups, so relationships and love. I don't feel like they want to move forward with somebody else. I do still feel like they would like a second go round with you. But I think they're just a little bit more slow with this Earth energy of getting there with you, if that makes sense. All right, let's clarify, get some more details with the Rider-Waite. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Leo for the month of March 2020 regarding this love connection? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo? Okay, what is the advice going forward? The outcome, advice and outcome. Advice and outcome. Leo. Leo, advice and outcome. Leo. Leo. That one wants to come. 8 of Cups. I think you're getting impatient and frustrated, and you're really contemplating leaving this past in the past. But I think it's going to be really hard for you to do. Or this was you in the past, and it was very hard to walk away from this person. But I'm noticing in this card, this person is not looking at all these cups standing up. So you guys, you guys had some time together. It was a relationship. You probably were together for quite some time. And turning your back on the relationship was hard because there was so many memories, or there were so many good things about your relationship. Then you got fire energy. You have the Emperor. Okay, that's Aries. Yeah, but I feel like you had to stand your ground about something. Something bugged you about the relationship or the situation or the connection that made you feel forced to walk away from it. 7 of Wands, that's fire energy. There you are, Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. You felt defensive, like you had to deflect. You had to deflect. Let's get some more clarification. Ace of Wands in the reverse. You lost your passion for this connection at one point. This is the domineering part that I was telling you that they could do without. Remember, I said that over here. Yeah, I think at one point in the past, you really laid it on them. You really were like, you want to fight? Like, let's go. And after that, you lost all passion for the connection. And Judgment. Yeah, this is a little bit divine intervention. With Judgment, it had to happen. Yeah. I feel like an ultimatum was given. And I think when it ended, you felt wounded from it. Like you battled. You battled and were wounded. I'm almost getting, and I rarely get this, but like this could connect for very few of you, but I feel like the Leo in the situation could be in the military. I feel like you had to leave. And that's probably just for like 1 or 2 of you. Yeah, I feel like you had to go to battle, right? And you came back wounded. And when you came back, passion was lost. But it was your calling. You had to walk away. You had to become a man. Wow, that's pretty specific. I've never gotten a military connection before in my reading, so that's new. What's the energy? Oh, well, let's go with it. Energy for the other person, Death card. Yeah, they really saw an end to this relationship. They thought it was over. But with death is new beginning, right? Page of Swords, right? So this energy, yeah, they're still keeping tabs on you. They're still observing you, probably, especially on, yeah. So if you're on like Tinder, if you're on dating sites, they might have swiped and seen that you were on there themselves, or they've heard through the grapevine, and they're watching. They're watching what you're doing. That, or they're wanting to communicate, and they may, here in the future, they may communicate, but I think they don't know what to say to you. 2 of Cups in the reverse. That's more water energy. This Pisces season is really bringing about emotions and really challenging. And there's the Queen of Cups again, and you had Queen of Cups over here, right? Being empathetic, patient, and loving. One more. Yeah. There's a lot of fighting and bickering in the past, and I think they're having a hard time letting that go. I think they're afraid if they offer a connection again to you, it's just going to go back to that. But they think about you too. And if they're not a water sign, if they're not a Scorpio, Cancers, or Pisces, I think all this water is because of the Pisces season. It has you both really, and with the retrograde, yeah, it's really bringing back up the past, bringing back up relationships and this person, this ex, if you're not together. And it has you both like thinking about everything, reminiscing about all the good stuff in the past, you know, not reminiscing and thinking about all the bad things that happened, right? And how you guys got to the part where you were no longer together, but then at the same time, you're both still thinking fondly of each other and hoping for a reconciliation. Very conflicting. I'm surprised like the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Swords hasn't popped up, because I'm feeling that energy, like very conflicted, like you miss each other, but then at the same time, like you don't want to go back to whatever made you guys fall apart. I don't know. All right. Romance Angel Oracle deck. Let's get some more clarification. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo for March 2020 regarding their love life connection with this other energy? What messages do you have for Leo for March 2020 regarding this connection? Both these energies. Leo. There's one. Let's get a couple more. Start with this one. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So either you were engaged and maybe the engagement was called off, or you're separated and you're getting engaged to somebody else, and that's what's bringing this up. Like this could be someone at your wedding that's like, I object. That could be for one person. That's pretty specific. Or if you reconcile, it could lead to engagement. So I'm feeling like three different storylines here, kind of interweaving, and I'm getting very specific messages. So again, like I said, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for Leo for the month of March 2020 regarding love and relationships? Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. That one wanted to go. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe your parents didn't really like the other person. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, this person, you're, and that's why the Canary Spirits here is love is all around you. This relationship really put a thorn in your paw as a Leo. And I think there's been times where you have felt that you don't know if you could love again, or you don't know if there's another love out there for you. But with this card, I definitely get Sagittarian energy with the bow, the arrow. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Like I said, yeah, slow and steady wins the race with that turtle. That was your first card you pulled. And this connection, if you really want it, and you had the wheel too. Yeah, I definitely feel like you got to take a step back because it's playing out with the universe. And divine timing is on your side with this person. I do feel for many of you there's going to be a reconciliation. I think it's going to be slow though, slow coming, but get ready for it. I feel like summer, definitely. It's coming in your season. Yeah, I feel like it's going to come in your season in the summer, which would be late summer, right? July, August. Spirit, what lessons does Leo need to learn or is learning for the month of March 2020? What lesson or lessons is Leo learning or needing to learn regarding this connection? Spirit, what lessons for Leo? Lessons for Leo. Lessons for Leo regarding love and relationships. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. There's one. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Like the turtle, right? Like Nemo. Like he was like, whoa. And she was like, whoa. And we were like, whoa. Right? Like just being calm, cool, collective, being patient. What did I just say? Being patient, and then patience pops out. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. Give it to Spirit for sure. Peace and patience. There's a P. A P. You could be dealing with someone whose name starts with a P. Peace, patience. patience, peace and patience, peace and patience. Huh. What lessons is Leo needing to learn regarding this connection? Let's get one more lesson for Leo. Lesson for Leo. There we go. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Definitely. Most definitely. So yeah, I definitely think it all brings us back, Leo, to your oracle cards in the beginning. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Canary spirit, love is all around you, right? Healing from the past, right? And being patient. And this has been I feel like I've been saying this in all my videos, and I'm going to blame it on the retrograde and the Pisces season, but it's the saying that if you let something go and it comes back to you, it was meant to be. It was yours. And if it doesn't, then it wasn't. And this is another scenario, and I feel, who did I just say that? Was it? I've done Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. And I feel like I've said that almost in all of them. So there's definitely a common theme with the collective right now, with masculine and feminine energies. And it's just about being patient. Like, definitely, patience is a virtue. And as a Leo, as a Lion, I know that's hard. But if your heart is saying reconciliation, I think take a step back, give it some time. I think the other person's going to reach out eventually. But I do think it's going to be a little while. So I hear Spirit saying, don't allow your fears to creep up on you and play mind games with you, because I think when there's so much quietness, you're going to get in your own head space about what the other person's doing or feeling or thinking. Try not to get jealous, because I do know Leos tend to have jealousy, and it's easy to do that, especially when you care about someone. But sometimes giving each other space actually brings you together, right? All right, Leo, I hope the messages resonated with you. If it did, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories and whether it connected with you or not. And I look forward to seeing you back on my channel. Thank you so much again for watching, and thank you for returning if you are an original person with my channel. All right. Thank you, and have a wonderful March.